fellow sim racers. This is Sim Racer, and welcome to another episode of Sim Racing. Hey, today I'm going to talk about the costs for updating your sim racing game or your sim racing program. So let's have a sip of coffee. And let's get started. So, as most are aware, we've had two fairly recent updates from Automobilista 2. Several weeks back, we had an update for version 1.04.0. And in that update, we received the following content that was included in that update. The 1960s touring cars, which were the Lotus 23 and the Mini Cooper 1965. We got the BMW M1. We got the BMW E30. We got the Mercedes 190 Evolution. And we got three tracks, yeah. Buskerud kart track, which carried over from AMS 1, I learned. We got Speedland kart track, and we got Hockenheim 1988, the short track. So this amounted to a total of 8 new pieces of content and roughly 76 new programming updates or technical enhancements to the program. Just very recently, like just a few days ago, we got update version 1.0.50, and this included the following content: the 2015 Mercedes AMG GT3, the 2016 Porsche 911 GT3R, the 2019 McLaren 720S GT3, the 2018 McLaren 570S GT4, and the Beast, a 2017 Camaro GT4R. We also got the 2016 Porsche GT4 Cayman, and we got the 2 of those cars, the GT4s, I believe, were part of the 2020 Carrera Cup. We also received temporary access to Nürburgring Grand Prix layout and information that the Nordschleife will be coming in probably 7 to 14 days. The Nürburgring and the Nordschleife will then be bundled into a DLC pack. So we're looking at, with the most recent update, the 1.0.5.0, with 7 cars. And the 1.0.50 had significant upgrading to the force feedback. So what was the cost for all of these updates, for these most 2 recent updates for Automobilista 2? Well, if you own Automobilista 2, the cost for those updates for 12 new cars and 4 new tracks was 0. Let me say that again. 0. Not 1 penny, 1 dime, 1 shilling, 1 bobbin, whatever, the monetary denomination is from wherever you live. It was 0. It cost you nothing. Nothing. Now, I'm going to compare that to the costs of iRacing updates. So the first thing to understand is with iRacing is, as we all know, it's a subscription service. And so in order for you to be able to download week 13 builds or the week 13 update, you have to be a member. That is so for you have to excuse me. You have to at least be a member for 1 month during the week 13 or thereafter to get the update. That's going to cost you $13. Now, let's go on the assumption that iRacing continues to do its usual content pricing, and that you are required to pay for the new content. Well, once again, we had 12 new cars in 2 recent updates to Automobilista 2 that in AMS 2 cost nothing. In iRacing, those 12 cars times $11.95 per vehicle would cost you $143.40. We got 4 new tracks, and assuming that iRacing was going to charge you for those 4 new tracks that we got free in AMS 2, that's 4 times $14.95, which is $59.80. So if you take all of the content that we who own AMS 2 got for free, here's your cost for those updates for iRacing. The car is $143.40, and you can put tax onto that. The 4 tracks, $59.80. Your monthly subscription is $13. So the cost for all of the updated content that we owners of AMS2 got for free on iRacing, hypothetically, if you were to buy all of that, would cost you $226.20. $226.20 US dollars. iRacing is a very, very expensive sim racing game. Now, I'm not going to get into the advantages or the disadvantages of being an iRacing member. As I've said on my previous video in which I was talking about costs for iRacing, in December, I think it's just the week of December 7th, I'm going to re-up for 1 month, specifically so that I can get the latest updates. Extremely unlikely that I will purchase any new content, but I do want to see the further development that the AI module might bring to us. Eventually, if iRacing begins to place archival cars, archival vehicles into AI, I've made no bones about it. There's a good chance that I will become once again a monthly regular subscriber, especially if my favorite car finds its way into the AI module in iRacing. So anyway, there you go. AMS2, two updates in about the last 3, maybe 4 weeks or month, and 12 new cars, 4 new tracks. And if you own AMS2, it didn't cost you a penny. Now for myself, because I bought in as an early adopter into AMS2, you know how much money I spent? My early adoption or early release, whatever they call it, was $32. That would include its tax and all that. $32. $32, and I continuously get free content, more free content, ever increasing free content with AMS2. Plus, they continue to improve the physics and the driving characteristics of the vehicles in AMS2. They've significantly upgraded the force feedback. It's my understanding that from what I'm seeing from other sim racers, that they're working to get in AMS2 the force feedback very similar to what was in AMS1. I don't own AMS1, so I really can't judge the development and the increase of force feedback. Other than the fact that I do know I enjoy the driving characteristics of AMS2. So there you got it. There's my cost comparison of AMS2, zero cost, to a potential cost if in iRacing, if they were to charge you for all of these content and updates that in AMS2 we got for zero. Hypothetically, it could cost you $226.20. Hey, this is Sim Racer. Thanks for watching. As always, may your sim racing pursuits be enjoyable. Until next time, stay safe.